In today's video, we're going to take a look at Bitcoin, and I'm also going to show you 3 altcoins I'm watching for potential long setups today. Alright, welcome guys. If you're new to the channel, you know what to do. Hit that like and subscribe button. So as you know, I'm starting to be more active on my personal channel right here. So if you're a long time follower from Twitter, make sure to hit that subscribe and show some love in the comments. Alright, so today we are going to take a look at Bitcoin. I'm going to show you a potential possible bullish scenario on Bitcoin, and I'm also going to be talking about 3 altcoins I like for potential longs if this plays out on Bitcoin. So you guys know I've been updating you guys on a daily basis. I'm going live also quite a lot on this channel, so make sure you subscribe and hit that bell notification button so you get notified whenever I go live on YouTube. I'm also going to post everything on Twitter, so make sure you follow me on Twitter where I'm at libs42. Anyway, so I've been updating you guys on a daily basis on these moves right here while Bitcoin was trading in this area right here. We talked about how potentially a breakout here would lead to some nice altcoin setups. That scenario obviously is now invalidated. Yesterday I posted a chart saying that if Bitcoin bounces down here, we might see some nice moves on altcoins, and that's exactly what we're seeing right now. So there's 3 altcoins I'm watching. It's BAT, THETA, and SOL, and it's not about these specific altcoins. It's more about the market structure that these altcoins are giving us. You're gonna see these moves on most altcoins out there, right? So they're gonna be very similar, right? So it doesn't really matter if you're watching BAT, THETA, or SOL like I am. You might be finding an altcoin that is in a very similar market structure, and they're probably gonna move the same, right? So let's start with the idea here on Bitcoin. So the fact that we did bounce here caused some altcoins to bounce at interesting areas, like BAT, for example. We bounced here on the daily 20 EMA. On THETA, we bounced on the daily 20 EMA, and on SOL, we bounced on the daily 20 EMA with Bitcoin bouncing here, right? Now, I need some extra confirmation on these 3 altcoins. So let's start with BAT. Let's show the confirmation we're looking for before we're going long. Now, first of all, before we go into these setups right here, I'm going to be very clear with you guys. The probability of these playing out the way we want is very low. Just like I've said in the live stream yesterday, the probability of Bitcoin breaking out is very low, but if it does, we have some interesting setups, and that's the same approach I'm having on these altcoin setups right here. The probability of them working out is very low, but if we get that confirmation, the probability obviously increases quite a lot. So on BAT right here, the first idea, and I think the best and the safest idea here would be to actually wait for Bitcoin to break above this 22k area and then go long on BAT, because if Bitcoin breaks 22k, BAT will break above this level right here, and the idea for BAT would then be to get in on the break and retest of the daily 50 EMA for a 40 to 50% move to the upside, but that's something for later. Remember, I'm gonna update you guys on a daily basis, so whatever happens here, we're gonna move along here nicely and see if we can catch any setups. Now on the lower time frames for BAT, we are watching the 4-hour, where I'm very interested in the area around the weekly open and the monthly open. You can see the weekly open here, the monthly open here, and you can see how you have a low time frame support and resistance area right here, which I'm very interested in. So what I'm thinking here is a break and retest of the monthly open and the weekly open for that move higher. So basically what you're doing here is you're basically buying BAT in anticipation of Bitcoin breaking out, and of course that would cause BAT to break out as well. This idea right here has a very high risk to reward, right? But it's risky, right? It's very risky, because remember, the probability of this working out is quite low. We're in a bear market. Remember, we're in a bear market, which means rallies are for shorting, right? And now we're looking for long, so we're not really trading with the trend here, but I'm definitely seeing some signs here of a potential move higher, and this would be the trade on BAT. You're seeing right here a 7-hour trade. Of course, it wouldn't be a 7-hour trade because we're taking partial profits. It would more be maybe perhaps a 4-hour trade, but still very good. Now, the risk to reward here is obviously quite high, and with this entry and that stop loss right here, we can even take some profits at 1-1, which is prior to the breakout. So if you're able to get in on this move right here, you're able to actually perhaps take 25% profit here and then move stops to entry. So you're securing the position prior to the breakout. And that's because if Bitcoin doesn't break out, BAT will get rejected and you're going to get stopped out at entry, and it's going to be a small winner. So we're just trying to manage risk here by getting in, the tight entry, tight stop loss. Well, it's not that tight. It's actually, 6-7% stop loss is a pretty decent stop loss, right? But I think that's the best idea to play this, right? Because the probability of this playing out is low. Remember that, low. So we need confirmation. Now, the next one is THETA, right? Now, what's happening on THETA right here is we're actually bouncing inside the reload zone confluent with the daily 20. And the idea here is, in my opinion, quite clean. We're going to wait for a break and retest of the 50% area at around 1.30. right? So around 1.38, we're going to have the stop loss below the daily 20 EMA, and we're going to take 25% profit at 1-to-1 risk to reward ratio and move stops to entry to secure the position if in case Bitcoin does not break out and instead get rejected. Sol, I really like Sol here. I like the fact that we're bouncing inside the reload zone, or at least on the 0.618 of this move right here. What we're watching right now for Sol is a potential break and retest of the weekly open with the stop loss below the wicks of that bounce that hit the 0.618. And I like the fact that the daily 50 EMA is actually 20% above price. So there's a lot of room here before we're hitting that major resistance, which is the daily 50 EMA. So we're going to be taking 25% profit at 1-to-1 risk to reward ratio on this one as well, and secure the position if Bitcoin does not break out. All right, guys, so that's the 3 altcoins I'm watching today, and I will update you guys all on these setups on Twitter. And if I have the time, I will perhaps go live later in the evening or upload a new update in the evening. So if you want me to upload more short videos like this one, please consider hitting that subscribe and like button. I will see you guys in the next one.